Here with NBC News, we have coverage of tonight's Senate confirmation votes, mainly for some of President Lagchar's nominations. This includes Mr. Jinsu Kwan for Vice Chief of Staff of the Army, Mr. James K. Wrightson for Commanding General of TRADOC. We have Mr. John T. Smith for Deputy Commanding General of TRADOC. Mr. Chinese Crusader for Commanding General of 1 Infantry of the 1st Infantry Division. Mr. Reckless Locan for Ambassador to Eastern Europe. Mr. Nettle and Trushy for Provost Marshal of the Military Police Corps, as well as Mr. Canadian for Lead of Business Registry Association Chairman. And as in legislative business, we have the Treaty of General Relations and Friendship between the USA and the Republic of Ireland. Oh, shit. And we have just been given exclusive floor access. Need to get it better. There we go. Alright. Given exclusive access here. Alright, we'll be covering it live right here. Oh, you can't really. We're covering. We're going to go ahead and remove our seal here. Let's go ahead and. There we go. Today, senators, we have present. We have the President Pro Tempore, which is the Mr. Co-Aviator MD. We have senators. We have Senate leadership here as well. We have Jefferman 9. We have Rocky Balboa the Champ. Tiberius Tyrannisus, former President Trivilax, current senator, as well as Vionis. So, according to what we just got told in the hallway before the session took place, we can expect to see very good results going towards the president. And Trivilax is coming into the floor. And Senator Tiberius right now has a motion. Or maybe not. I think he gave it over to Jeff. Alright. Hearing no objections, the motion to open the agenda is going to pass. So the agenda will get in onto order. It does appear we have a guest here. Absolutely no idea what he's doing on the floor, but giving you coverage. This will be the only time in NBC News where we do not live stream it. And here we have the Sergeant at Arms coming over to deal with the situation. Oh my. We're going to go ahead and cut off that part. That's a bit disturbing to some viewers. I do not believe we have any opening remarks. And then first nomination up on the list is going to be Nomination 15, Mr. Jinsu Kwan for Vice Chief of Staff of the Army, which is equivalent to 010, which is a 4-star general position. And like I said, all these nominations are expected to do extremely well. And then we're going to move on to a vote, which does appear to be favorable off of the hallway conversations. Oh, we have a motion on the floor from Senator Jefferman. And they are officially motioning to vote, and should not be any objections to that. We're going to probably get a couple seconds here. All right. We've gotten a second from the Senate whip. We'll now go to a vote. Let's tune in. Alright, and then, alright. 20 seconds remaining for the vote. 10 seconds remaining until we see the live results. Alright, we have unanimous vote. Unanimous vote. That passes 5-0-0. And now we're going to move on to nomination 16, which is going to be Mr. James K. Wrightson for Commanding General of TRADOC, which is equivalent to the 010 4-star general rank. Yeah, we are not aware of how many proxies there are. But we have seen no proxies are attending in person. The only individual here who is not a part of the Senate is a Sergeant at Arms, as well as myself. And very fortunate, lucky access onto here, thanks to the Sergeant at Arms as well as the entire United States Senate. Something never really thought of before here in the OSF USA. It's a very new thing, this whole news organization thing is. After all the votes being tallied, 3 proxies, we have 8-0-0, and he is confirmed as the Vice Chief of Staff of the Army. Alright. So, give that a nice round of applause. Congratulations to him. Like I said, next up they're going to be moving to Mr. James K. Wrightson for Commanding General of TRADOC, a 4-star general ranking position, which is the President's 16th nomination. Now, tonight was, it was just very recent where we found the time. I will say there have been a lot of there have been, this is the only session inside of the new Senate where Republican Trivilax, former president, has been present. The other two times he had, I mean, according to the attendance policy, that I could be wrong, but he is he's not there. You know, it's blanks. Let's see here. So yeah, all right, and then Samuel Rickerson, current press secretary, also a senator, has absent this session. The first session he was present, and the second session he submitted a proxy. So this will be his second session not attending in person. And then Rocky has been present for all three, which there's only been one other. He is the only senator, to my knowledge, besides the president pro tempore, that has been at all three sessions. So that's really good. Mr. Villanis, this is his first session of his term, attending in person. And there is an objection on the floor. Let's go ahead and hear the objection through. Um, um, could have swore. Okay. All right. I don't know what I was. Okay. All right. Well, sorry about that. My eyes must have read something wrong. And then Trivilax is AFK at the moment. He is staying in game. So no need to be alarmed there. But yeah, just taking a look back at that attendance sheet. Yeah, Trivilax, I'm not sure why two of his are blacked out. But his third one he is present for. So the current ratio for the attendance rates are 80% attendance rates for the Republican Party. We have the second session is 100%. The first session's at 75. The Independent Party, as there is only one independent senator, and that is Noah. Where's Noah? I cannot find Noah. I don't understand why he's marked here if he's not here. Well, he was marked present on the thing, so I'm not quite sure what happened there, but that's going to bring his down to a 75% rate. Yeah, it does. It does show. Oh, it does show he's absent today, but it still says he's at 100% for the first and second, so he'll be dropped down to 0% on the third, which is this one. Let's see here. And now we are going to be voting on nomination 17, I believe, which is Mr. John T. Smith for Deputy Commanding General of TRADOC, which is equivalent to a 3-star general. Passes with unanimous consent yet again. Very nice nominations coming through. Moving on here. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and talk about some of our committees that had these nominations had to go through before getting to this point. Government and Oversight chaired by Nick DeHobo. Ranking member is Tiberius over here. And then we have the Armed Services Committee, chaired by Jefferman 9. Ranking member is Villanis. Then we have Foreign Relations Committee, which is on the legislative agenda for today, actually. The Foreign Relations Committee had to pass the Treaty of General Relations or Friendship by the USA and the Republic of Ireland, which was drafted by Ambassador Torcini. Um, but that is chaired by Arthur Blitz, who has submitted a proxy today. Ranking member is Vionis. Vionis, how do you say that right here? Senate Whip. And then we finally have the Homeland Security and Intelligence Committee, also chaired by Nick DeHobo. So Nick DeHobo chairs 2 committees, as well as the Democrat being ranking member, President Pro Tempore, a co-aviator. Now, the only thing on all of these committees' agendas is for the Government Oversight and Judiciary, which is Mr. Lucas M. Carter for Inspector General of the Department of State. And I think you're about to vote on nomination 18. Oh, just passed. Okay. All right. Moving on. Okay. Oh, this is 19. I think we're on now. Not quite. I think we're on Mr. Reckless Locane for Ambassador of Eastern Europe. Yep. This will be really good for the Department of State if it does pass. I have a motion here. All the motions being called by Mr. Jefferman. Mr. Jefferman has been in the Senate for quite a while. Not quite sure what term he's on, but he has been here. He has a lot of experience. And this is actually a legal motion right here. It is legal with unanimous consent. However, there are 3 proxy votes, so I'm not sure, unless they submitted their votes in advance, all of them. If there's no objections, this is going to make the session go a lot quicker. And I do not believe there are any objections. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure all nominations pass after this last vote, if they do receive unanimous vote and consent. And that is going to speed up the session quite a bit here. Just to reiterate here, there are 24, well, and then all nominations have officially passed, and the only thing left is Treaty Number 1, the Treaty of General Relations and Friendship between the USA and the Republic of Ireland. And I think he's going to motion to bring this to a vote. Alright. And this one is, oh, do we have an objection? Okay, we do not have an objection. Where with me for a moment there. Obviously, NBC does not have any personal affiliations. We simply record and we have a user on the floor. This is going to be taken care of by the Sergeant at Arms fairly quickly, I believe. He'll probably do what he did last time. We do have an abstain to this motion, or to this treaty, I should say. We do have a motion on the floor. Or not a motion, abstain. Alright, we're good. There's a civilian on the floor. What's going to happen? I think the Sergeant at Arms is AFK. Sergeant at Arms is also the director of the CIA. Okay, we're just going to cut our feed there for a second. User has been eliminated. And now, as we see here, we have a Samuel Ryerson has now entered the floor. And Sam is a Republican. There's actually a large Republican majority, if I'm not mistaken, here in the well, let's see here. Yeah, There are well, not large. There's one extra. Actually, no. Yeah. Well, including the vice president, anyways. Which is obviously a Democrat. Um. All right. Well, I think this would conclude today's session. If I'm not mistaken, let's go ahead and look at the official agenda. There are going to be closing remarks, and after that, session will be adjourned. And I'm pretty sure he's going to motion to adjourn here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And I highly doubt there's going to be any motions or any objections to that. So with that being said, gavel's probably about to be hit. All right. I'd like to thank you all for watching C-SPAN's coverage of the Senate floor session. We will be live next time, so thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you right back here on NBC. Have a wonderful night.